Too much. That's good. Hello,
everyone. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. I believe we are live. I see the chats. This is so much better than on the cruise ship. Well, only in the Wi-Fi sort of way.
Yes. Yeah, we are having some other technical difficulties. We're on a laptop that doesn't have maybe the best camera, but we're going to deal with it tonight.
We are going to deal with it. Welcome, everyone. I see so many people already ready to go in this live chat. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to start by hearing from you all. When is your upcoming next cruise? We want to know. So let us know in the live chat. Thank you so much for joining. Let's go ahead and see some of the people that have already joined.
Yeah.
All right. This is going to be quick because there are so many hellos. Queepbeat was first here. What's up, JJ Crew?
Hey, Queepbeat.
Hey, JJ Crew. And hey, Queepbeat. Elizabeth. Hi. Hi, the Hangman. Felicia. Hi, Rob. Hi, Michelle. Darlene. Oh, my goodness. So many.
All right, let me say hi to some people.
Yes, of course.
I've got it down here, too. We've got the chats going in a couple of places. Hey, Gina, Amy M. Hello to Rob and Felicia, Darlene. Man, you guys had a party going on before we even got here, didn't you?
The JJ Crew is partying even without us. That's amazing.
Hey to the L family, Scott Weber, Evelyn. Hello, everyone. Ashley is here. Hi, Ashley.
Amy M., you said this weekend on the Edge. Were you talking about us? I have not been able to catch up, but are you on the Edge? Because we are. So if you are, we want to meet up.
Let's see. Rob said, OMG, the shirts they've got on. So these shirts were made by Sue C. From our group. I don't know if Sue is here yet.
She may or may not be able to join, but she was amazing. Look at these shirts.
Yes.
I just look. They have Adventure of the Seas.
Glittery.
It's got the bedazzle, and it says the dates, which we are here for. Thank you so much, Sue.
Yes.
I know we kept missing each other when we had them on, so we were like, we'll just wear them on our next live.
We love these shirts. This is like to commemorate our first cruise back.
Yes.
So that was really amazing.
I didn't even think about that.
I know. So these are going to be like
this for forever.
Famous shirts. I just wanted to say hi to Jim, to Zarek Haywood, Susan, Pelican 149, Pablo. Hello, Party on the Sea is here. Hey, what's up? Jane, hello. Oh, Susie is here. Sue said, hey guys.
Here's your shirts. It looks great. Thank you so much for giving us these shirts. If you are interested in shirts that look like these or any kind of shirts, I know Sue might be able to help you out.
Yes.
Hit her up. I think she has a website. So, Sue, let us know. We can maybe put that in the description after this chat. Feel free to give us a message. They might not allow it in the chat, but you can try.
Yes, absolutely. Give it a try. Hey to Nan, Margaret
Q's
D,
Cruisers.
Crystal. Q's Cruisers is here. Hello.
How are you? Cruising with JT, digging the shirts for sure. Thank you so much, Cruising with JT. Thank you so much.
And for everyone, I'm looking at more comments. I'm watching ourselves.
Yes.
And I've got comments going on down here. So
yes.
I'm not, my eyes aren't down here to be rude. I'm just, but I see all of these amazing cruises. Alaska, someone going on Uniworld. I was just having a conversation on Adventure of the Seas about the Uniworld Cruise Company. That's exciting.
Oh, there we go. Sue just got her email in there. Email me and I just allowed it to aspire_creations@yahoo.com.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sue, for the t-shirts. We really appreciate
Sue,
you don't even know.
Them.
Sue was so gracious. She sent it to us in the mail. But we had left early, and so we didn't get it in time. And we told her, it's like, we're so sorry, we wanted to wear them. And she brought 2 more shirts.
Yes.
She was so amazing. Oh, and we're going to be sailing with you later this year as well. I think Symphony of the Seas, Mad Hatter.
So excited about that. Let's see.
Hey, JT Edge, less than a week. Yes, it is. This Saturday.
Kevin Clark is here, still recovering from the Bachelorette.
Q's Cruisers just booked August on Mardi Gras. Amazing. Let us know the dates.
Oh, my goodness. That is so exciting.
That is so exciting. Let's see here. Looks like Hector Rodriguez said, are you guys going on Mardi Gras? If so, when? We don't know. Stay tuned.
We don't know if we're going on Mardi Gras yet or not.
We do not know. Let me see here. Can I? Oh, maybe I won't do it. All right. Anyways, we're just having some technical difficulties. Just the fact that we're doing this different than we're used to. Jillian. Hey, Jillian. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Kevin's so happy he got a shout out. Love you guys. Aw. Thank you. Jillian is about to have.
Yes. Our friend Jillian is with the miracle of life. If that's what we can call it.
Yeah, that would be the best way to put it. We are so excited for her and Kevin. So shout out to them.
Look at all these amazing cruises everyone's going on.
Many.
The Allure Mediterranean 620, 622. Come on.
Robbo has 5 NCL ships booked so far. They keep calling me and I can't say no. Laugh out loud. Yes, Allure is amazing. The Mediterranean, MSC Divina, and Allure of the Seas in September, and the Viking Heimdall in southern France in November. And Ashley, thank you so much. So tell us about the cruise, Margaret. So, Adventure of the Seas, great question.
Let's kick this off by just letting you all know this is definitely a Q&A about Adventure of the Seas.
Well, okay, it's 2 parts.
There's a lot of parts to tonight. There's way more than just 2 parts. So
yes, there are 2 parts, so don't jump off before the second part, because the second part is all about the JJ crew.
Yes.
It really is about all you. So please, 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 please stay on for that because we want to talk to you about this. But before we do that, let's start talking about Adventure of the Seas.
Yeah. So, okay. So that was a great question. The question came in from
Margaret D. So tell us about your cruise.
From Margaret D. Tell us about our cruise. Well, what can you give? Can you give the 60-second recap?
Oh my goodness. This is like 90-second reviews with JJ Cruise. If you don't know those, they're early on in our career here on YouTube.
Oh, look at this. We've got a super chat from Jenny Paul from the Yankee Princess. Jenny, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jenny Paul.
Cheers to you, Jenny.
Cheers to you.
We have our old school mugs.
Look at this.
Spider-Man and
MTV.
MTV.
But it'll be flipped around because I'm a right-handed person.
All right. Your 60-second.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Jenny.
Yes, thank you, Jenny.
60-second review of Adventure. Seamless getting on. Tough travels there. Worth every penny. Can't believe we did it. It's already over. The people were amazing. The crew was better than ever. The food was okay, and the entertainment was fantastic. And last but not least, we met so many amazing people. And I can't wait to go on our
my goodness, we have a super chat.
A super chat from Pamela.
Thank you so much. Love the shirts.
Thank you so much. Cheers
Pamela. If you weren't here, these shirts are made by Sue C. She's here in the comments. She dropped her email up a little bit ago.
Yes.
So if you're interested in shirts like these, Sue C is an amazing member of the JJ crew. We were with her on Adventure of the Seas last week. We're going to be
on with her again later this year.
Yes, we're all going to be on Symphony this season, September. But Pamela, Thank you so much for the super chat.
We really appreciate it.
That means so much. All right. So for me, I agree with everything that Jared said. The only thing that I would add is it was so much more normal than I expected.
Yes,
I expected it to feel totally different, but everything from the food to the compass, like the daily planner, everything was very normal. Obviously, if you watched our video from earlier this week, there was a lot of things that we missed, like Crazy Quest, the Red Party, things like that. Yeah. But given those things and put those things aside, it really did feel much more normal.
Yeah, no, honestly, I would say this. The reason why I gave a review kind of as if cruising was normal is because it felt so normal. It was not something that was like, oh my gosh, we have masks and we have to do this and this and this every day. Like there were a few different things, but we released that video because it is so normal. But there are just a few things that you might be interested in before you book that cruise.
Yes.
So I want to just say this. I want to stop and say we have 150 people in this live stream and we have 70 likes. If you can get out of the live chat real quick, hit that like button, come right back. You would do us such a good favor. Did you know that you were one of the best people on YouTube last week with us? The JJ crew made us go to #1 so many days for our live streams. And it is incredible because, as you know, we are not the most, but we are the mightiest. And I say that with so much love because I love the JJ crew. And look at that. Just by saying it once, we're already over 100 likes. You're amazing. Every single one of you are amazing. Cheers to you. This is amazing that you're here. Let's get to some questions and some comments. If you have a question, go ahead and mark question in all caps or in big letters, that's how you put it, in the front of your question, so we can see it. We're going to try to get to everybody here, but we do have so many people on these that we might not be able to get to all. So go ahead and hit question, and then we'll go ahead and get to the questions coming up.
Cruisers, thank you so much. They said, just watch the casino vlog. Had no idea. Brilliantly done. Thank you. Yeah, we did just drop that video today, so don't leave the live chat to go watch it. Stick with us on the live chat. And afterwards, go check out that casino video. We talked about how to get a free cruise through Royal Caribbean.
Yes, and Q's Cruisers, also great cruise content creators. So go give them a follow. Go subscribe to them as well. If you haven't shot our live from the last night on the cruise, they were with us there as well. Surprise guests.
Yes. We were so happy that you were there. All right. Jane has a question. How was the experience at the airport? I have an 11 a.m. flight home from Air to Sea. I will say this much. I think anyone that was flying home Saturday morning could tell you the airport in Nassau was quite the nightmare. There was a ton of people there. We were probably in line for a good 50 to 55 minutes just to get up to check in. And we were just waiting to check in on one of those kiosks. But that was American Airlines. Bahama Airlines was really, really, really insane. The line felt like it went forever. So what I would say is I definitely recommend getting to the airport no later than 2.5 hours early. I think we were there about 2.5 hours early. And we really didn't have a ton of time. Like, we grabbed food really quick because we had a fast layover in the next city. So that would be my 2 cents about the flight.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we might still do a video on it, but I know a lot of the creators were out there and showing how it was. Just if you're going to adventure the seas, get there early for safe comfort, especially if you're on Bahamas Air. Yeah. I think that's what it's called. That was wild. We thought that was our line for a second, and we about had a heart attack.
The line for that airline was really
luckily it was.
All right, Jared, here's a question from Amy Rogers. How will you feel about wearing masks on cruises after you didn't have to on the adventure?
That's such a great question.
That is.
I will feel very odd about it, to be honest with you. We like to be honest here. I'm going to be also honest in saying that I think, knock on wood, somewhere, I don't know where, this is metal, oh well, that we might not have to wear them by the time we get on our first cruise for Royal Caribbean, which is
not until July 23rd
now. I think that's going to come out right before, and they're going to be like, oh, just kidding, all vaccinated, don't have to wear masks. But they're doing that right now.
Well, and right now on Royal, you really only have to wear masks in certain areas. It said for vaccinated. There's going to be areas that vaccinated people are going to be able to gather without masks.
That's true, yeah.
MSC is the big one that just came out today, and they said on their cruises, everyone has to wear a mask regardless. And so we have no MSC cruises planned. We are sailing Celebrity, we are sailing Carnival, and we are sailing Royal right now. Celebrity, no masks. Carnival, we don't think there's going to be masks. And Royal, we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But that's a great question. And honestly, we'll let you know.
All right. Lori asked question. What is the 1/3 capacity like? Did it feel good or was it too quiet?
Yeah, great question for you. We have heard both. We love it just because of the fact that we are creators, so it gives us a lot more opportunity to film. First and foremost, though, we have a super chat.
Scott Weber, thank you.
Thank you so much, Scott. I see the buffet on the Adventure of the Seas looks like the same buffet setup as Holland America with servers. I really like that.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yes. We've heard that so much, and we loved it too.
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest. Nice. I have seen so many kids and grown adults stick their hands in something. Or we got this comment today, which I loved. This elderly man went and tried each soup with his same spoon.
I didn't see that comment yet. No, that is so gross.
You can't do that anymore, which is amazing.
Oh,
so thank you so much, Scott, for that super chat.
Also, I think it helps with like food waste too, potentially. Because they're not like piling too much on your plate. Yeah. So I think we really like that.
It's really good for the environment in general.
Back to Lori's question here. So I did not mind the 1/3 capacity. It was nice. Perfect Day at Coco Cay was insane because it felt like we had the whole island to ourselves.
It was.
I kind of loved it.
And here's the devil's advocate, if you will, point of view. We have some people that are so used to having such a lively ship where it's constantly a party at all times. And not saying Royal Caribbean's always a party ship at all, but there are places to do it at any time if you want to. And that's part of the reason we love Royal Caribbean is because there are so many different opportunities. Everywhere you go, you can have quiet and peace, or you can have party and go all night. That was not so much on this ship. And so, I mean, you still had a great time, but you weren't dancing until the morning. Right. You know, like that was not as available. So that was one thing that I think is different, but I liked it.
I want to give a shout out here really quick to Angela Jackson. Hubby and I are going on Mariner of the Seas August 27th, celebrating our anniversary and retirement of 20 years from the Air Force.
Yes, congratulations.
Amazing.
That's incredible.
Yes.
And did you say Air Force?
Air Force, yeah.
Thank you so much for your service.
Yes,
Thank you for your service.
All right.
Really appreciate it.
Queen says, what protocols do you think will be in place by September?
Yes, that is a great question. I think it all depends on how this first month goes for rollout. As you know, we had a successful cruise where we had nothing on board. We tested negative, every single one of us. If that continues on, I think we're going to see less and less restrictions. I think it's going to get better and better and better. But if it doesn't continue that way, we could see a lot of difference, or we could see more protocols and restrictions. So September's so close yet so far away.
Yep. Yeah, it is. And I really do think, you know, Royal has these simulated sailings. The first one just went out and it got back today. We don't know too much about it, but it's going to depend on what's going on there. Diane says, question, new to cruising. Diane, if you have any specific questions about what it means to be new to cruising, drop them in the comments. There's lots and lots of tips about that we could give, I think, to new cruisers. But what specifically would you like to know?
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff there, but I mean, first and foremost, be prepared.
Yes.
Cruising is different than ever before, so don't just go to cruise vlogs from 3 years ago. Go to the source. Go to the actual cruise that you're going on. Go to people that have been on cruises this year, so that way you can really understand how it is, because it's different, and you're going to need to be more prepared than ever before.
And watch YouTube. Yes, there's so many good YouTube creators out there.
And we do this. We've been doing this all week.
Yeah,
actually.
we've been watching Edge content. We've been binging Edge content like other people that have been on the Edge. Q's Cruiser says, why are you so amazing? Stop it.
1 second.
You guys are amazing.
1 second, real quick. We're almost at 200 people in this live stream, but we only have 129 likes. If you could get out real quick of the live chat, go like that button. We just surpassed 200 for people in this live chat. Get out and then come right back in. We would appreciate you so much. That is what we respect about the JJ crew, is they support us.
Yes, and you guys, that is a free way to support us. Hitting the like button is a free way. If you say, how can we support you? Hit the like button, because that pushes it out.
Oh my
we have a super chat.
And look at this message from Sheila with an H. Brand spanking new subscriber, avid Royal fan and gambler. I love you boys. Oh my gosh, Sheila.
So much. Cheers to Sheila.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and I hope I'm saying Sheila right. I assume so. It looks like it's Sheila, but it might be Sheila. I think it's Sheila with an H, though. Thank you so much for the super chat, and welcome to the JJ crew.
Yes, welcome to the JJ crew. Don't forget to go over and head up our Facebook community page.
Yes,
the JJ Cruise community page. Thank you. All right, question: how were the shows? Normal?
Yeah,
I would say yeah.
So two things.
I would say the shows, yes.
If you haven't seen the latest video, I think it was just
yesterday, our video yesterday
about how cruising is different. There's one part in there that we'll speak on that is different, but the shows themselves, amazing. And it's so nice to see live performances. The other part is just how you're sitting. And the only thing that was really kind of weird for us is the fact that they were restricting just 2 people per section.
Yes.
So if you had a group of 3, which we had at once, we were with AK Adventures, if you know them. Love AK Adventures.
Love Kyra.
We were not with Aaron. Aaron was asleep, but Kyra was out late with us for a show to see the comedian. And they told us we couldn't all sit in 3. And we're like, oh no, well, who's going to be left alone? Jordan was he took one for the team, and the fact if he was alone, but I think he liked it.
All right, we're gonna talk about this. Crystal, this is part 2. I'm gonna just address it briefly. Crystal says, how did you all drop from 9K this afternoon? I'm confused.
So glad someone brought this up.
So here's the thing. YouTube unsubscribes people that are not interacting with content, and they unsubscribe people that they think are bots. Yeah. So every once in a while, we read it happens like every 4 to 5 months. YouTube comes in and does a purge, and they just remove a ton of people from your channel. We have lost this week over 900 subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, so literally, we are so close to 10K if YouTube didn't purge.
Yeah, if YouTube didn't purge, we might have already hit 10K. But every single day this week, every day, I'm not even kidding, we've hit 9K, and then YouTube will take away 300 people.
Yeah.
So just know that if you keep seeing our numbers change, We have nothing to do with it.
In fact, we have no idea where we're at right now because we've been over 9K 4 times in the last 4 days.
Yes.
It has been wild. However, we're not the only ones. It is happening to all creators out there on cruising. So go give them that love and make sure you're actually engaging. Comment on a video here and there, at least like and everything, because YouTube really does feel like there are bots out there, but they're just cruise lovers like you.
YouTube feels like we're cheating because we're growing so fast. And we're growing so fast because of all of you, and that's amazing. We don't want to stop our growth, but that is what's happening.
No, it's amazing people like you that is causing this because you're growing so fast, all of these YouTube channels. And YouTube's amazing. Like, that can't happen. This has never happened before, but it's because cruising wasn't back.
Yep. And now cruising is back, and people are loving cruise content. Thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing. Question: I'm an MDR person for dinner, but what was it like for folks to have no buffet option for dinner?
Oh, this is such a good question. So MDR was great. I would say this: the buffet allows people this main option, and we've learned this from people in the comment section. If you don't want to dress up because it's a cruise, you go to the buffet. Right? That is your main option to go ahead and still get a great meal. Or the other main comment is, I don't want to sit for over an hour in the MDR, the main dining room, for dinner. I want to have fun. It's my cruise. I don't want to sit and just wait for food. Here's my response to that. Yes, the whole like dressing up thing, I understand more than you can even imagine. However, they were pretty lenient on stuff this cruise because the buffet was closed. Now that doesn't mean go show up in swim trunks and a tank top.
They were lenient on
formal night.
They were lenient on non-formal nights.
Even on formal nights, if you showed up with at least pants like jeans, I think they would have allowed it. In fact, I've seen it. Whereas a lot of times, formal night, they don't allow that. Second part, and the fact of the Windjammer being there as a quick bite, let your servers know. Let them know right when they come. Like, I have a show in 30 minutes. Can we eat everything as soon as possible? Just bring it out when it comes, and they will do it for you. They are there for you, and they want to get those good survey results.
We did that one night. We had a show to get to. We were in and out of the MDR in 30 minutes.
And it was lobster night.
It doesn't have to be a big deal. All right, question. Do any of the cruise lines have drag shows? The only cruise line that I know of that does is Virgin Voyages. And I don't know if they will.
AK Adventures is here. I love you guys too.
Yes.
Aaron and Kyra, thank you so much for
Adventures.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
AK Adventures will be making a special appearance in our video that we're dropping potentially tomorrow.
It'll be our first vlog, which I didn't think would happen this quick, but it's our first day vlog. AK Adventures makes an appearance.
Yes, they do.
Stay tuned. But AK Adventures, we love you so much. Go give them a subscription. Go subscribe. I don't know why I say subscription.
Yeah.
Is this some magazine service? AK Adventures mag.
All right. Another question.
I subscribe to that.
we got to keep moving through these questions.
I'm so sorry. I know. I'm sorry.
Do the hotels in Nassau have US plugs, or do I need to take my international adapter? By the way, Casino video was great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. They had US plugs.
They did. All right. Question: do they still let you take wine or soda on board? This is a good question, and actually, I was wondering this because we didn't try.
I don't think they do right now, and I think that is for COVID protocols. But I would check with.
I will say this: directly. It is still on the website because I specifically checked.
Well, not main dining room, but everywhere else. However, if you mean like a packaged meal, I didn't see that, but I didn't try. So we'll have to let you know on our next one.
I know that they used to have pizza boxes down in the pizza, like the pizza place. This was what someone else was telling me, and they've done away with those.
So maybe they've done away with all kind of boxes and stuff. I will say this: we do have some other people that were on board with us. Q's Cruisers and AK Adventures were both on board with us. So if they have any responses to these that we're
feel free to drop them in the
feel free
comments.
to drop them.
All right, Laura has a question. Hi, friends. Hi, Laura. Did you book the RCL transfer from the pier to the airport at debarkation? I just did that. Cruising in 11 days.
Amazing. We did not, but I know so many other people did, and so many people recommended it. They said that it was really hard to get a taxi. We did not have that issue, but I'm sure if you're first thing out or later in the day, it might be hard.
Yes. That's a good answer to that. All right, Evelyn has a question. Did you get travel insurance? If so, how did you go about it?
We did not, and we do recommend it. We not because we have problems, but just because of everything happening right now. Make sure that you have protection and go. We are cruising so much. We need to look into an annual one. That's what we've been been told, and we're going to look into it.
Yes.
Thanks for that question.
All right, question. Thinking about getting the key for my 4-night January cruise, is it worth it? So the key is currently not available, and I'm not sure if it will be by January.
And that is just for the restart. So maybe by January. I will say this, if you are a suite guest, or if you are a Pinnacle member, they allowed you on early for the Bahamas. So if you're one of those already, maybe the key is not worth it. So that's just one thing I was going to say. Oh, look at this. We got a super chat. Jugger Reed. Something tells me that a group cruise collab with AK Adventures is lurking.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Jugger,
I love that.
if you say it, maybe it'll come true.
Maybe it will come true. I love that idea.
I mean, we would do it.
We would do it. All right.
We love Aaron and Kyra.
Yes, we really love AK Adventures. All right. This is a
Thank
comment.
you so much for the super chat again.
Just discovered you from this last cruise. Saw you on other bloggers' posts. Loving your posts, especially the new casino one. Can't wait for more. Thank you so much, Teresa.
Yes, thank you.
Question: Do you have to get tested? Let's see. Do you have to get the test while still being vaccinated? It all depends on what cruise line and what they're asking you to do for Adventure.
Very true.
Yes, we did.
Yes,
for
and
Edge,
everyone does before they set sail for Adventure.
For Edge, we don't have to so far.
Right. And hopefully we don't, because it's getting close. It's Saturday.
Yeah, it's just in a few short days. All right, question. Is South Beach worth it, or would you rather do 2 days at Thrill Water Park? And I'm guessing by South Beach, maybe you mean the beach club?
No, South Beach is separate. But I think you're meaning Beach Club. Yeah, Beach Club is a cost. South Beach, so you can get cabanas and stuff there too. So if you are talking about South Beach, that might be what you're talking about. You went on a tour of the island, so maybe you could talk about how did you take a chance at South Beach?
I didn't actually look at South Beach. No. So, if you're talking about the beach club, we would say it's worth it at about 150 like as the cap.
And I know right now it's kind of selling at 178. We think that's a little high. It is amazing, so you won't regret it by any means, but I'm just saying is that it is kind of on the high end right now. Maybe that'll change.
All right. I want to give a quick little shout out to Positive Vibe Adventures. Thank you so much for joining us.
Some other great cruise creators there.
Yes.
Cruise content creators.
All right. We are so behind you guys. I'm so sorry. Question. I sail out of Miami on the Freedom in August. Thoughts on cruises out of Florida related to vax versus non-vax passengers?
Oh my gosh.
I think what Royal Caribbean is trying to do seems a little scary in terms of just like putting a bunch of people on board and giving them different protocols based on like the color of your wristband. I think that could really backfire, but I do trust Royal Caribbean. And so we're going to go and see what it's like July 23rd.
Yeah, we love Royal Caribbean. We do think that they're smart cookies. We don't think they are, unaware of the climate. That being said, who knows? Until we start sailing, who knows? I did see someone say South Beach is currently closed crew only, and I do remember that's why we didn't go there. They are building, potentially.
Oh, this is where the area that's under construction.
A little secret for everyone here. By the way, we're almost at 200 likes. If we can get there, that'd be amazing. But they are building a lazy river.
They're building a lazy river. You didn't hear it from us.
I whispered. So
Eric, thank you so much for this super chat.
Oh my gosh, thank you,
Great
Eric.
info as always. Thank you.
Thank
Eric,
you so much.
So
Eric.
welcome.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you so much. All right. Question. What was the process of disembarking from the ship, going to Adventure in 12 days?
Oh boy. So
it wasn't
disembarking was really easy. Actually.
It really was.
That was not a problem. It was all the airport. And in fact, the taxi ride over was easy. Literally everything in the actual Bahamas was amazing. It was just that travel on the airplanes. The airports were a little nasty, and we would still do it again. It was all worth it, but it was just a little iffy.
Oh my goodness, we have a super chat from Lisa.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
Lisa, thank you so much.
Cheers to you. Cheers to Eric. Thank you so much for the super chats.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, I'm looking for the next question. Thank you to everyone is in there encouraging people to hit the like button. You guys are so
thank
awesome.
you so much. That's amazing. I love every time that we have more likes than people currently in the chat. It makes me feel so good.
Oh, Sheila with an H says that it happens to all creators losing followers. And she says it happens to one of her favorite YouTubers, Brian Christopher.
Oh my gosh, we love Brian Christopher. we met Brian Christopher for the very first time, even though we've been following him forever. Not stalkerish.
And I've been following him for a little bit longer than Jared.
Just a little bit. If you don't know, Brian Christopher is a slot channel. So what he does is he plays slots and you can watch him live. It sounds very interesting if you aren't into the casino at all. But it is a blast. It's just fun because it's not your money. So you can watch and have fun when someone wins or loses.
We love
But
Brian
he's amazing. We met him for the first time in Indiana.
Yes, he came here to a local casino. Yeah. We went and got pictures with him. All right, Katie says, question. If they only allow 2 people to sit together and there's an oddball third person, is that person stuck sitting alone? Yes.
Currently, yes. Now, MSC has figured this out to where you can sit in one of those reserved seats if you have a family of 3 or whatever, so that way you can sit together. Royal has not figured that out yet. We hope they do, though. We love Royal, but we really think this is a bad policy. And we don't say that often.
Yeah.
But if you have a family and you have a family of 3 and it's like a mom and two daughters or something like that, there's no reason why anyone should be alone. That's and I bet you they would allow that. We didn't see it. There wasn't very many kids, but that is just that's a weird policy that we want to figure out a fix for.
All right, Terry Morgan. Terry Morgan says, any issues with the Windjammer being closed for dinner? I think some people were unhappy by it because and something that I saw was that people like to do like late night eating, and so that wasn't an option necessarily. Sheila with an A.
Shut up! It's his cruise. I'm going on in August. I was at Blue Chip. You were at Blue Chip too. We were at Blue Chip.
Sheila, we were there together.
Oh my gosh,
that's so funny.
Yes, he was so great.
Sheila, thank you so much for
and
the
he
super
gave us
chat.
so much good advice.
He did.
When we got our photo with him, that was some good advice he gave us, and then we chatted with him a little bit later when we were all like, in the casino.
Yes.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yes, thank you
for joining. Thank you for being new to our channel. We love this. We love new Speaking of which,
new members.
If you are brand new to us, please hit that subscribe button. It's free to you, and it means so much to us. And look at that.
Cruising with JT
coming with a super chat.
I'm predicting you guys will hit 10,000 subscribers next week while on your cruise, and you will be living like celebrities on the edge. Cheers, guys. Gotta run soon. Have a wonderful evening.
Amazing.
Cruising with JT, thank you. So much. John is also getting into YouTube content creation. Go give Cruising with JT a follow because he just launched his channel. He's getting ready to go on Ovation. He's another person to watch out for.
Yes, go subscribe to Cruising with JT. Thank you so much, John.
Diane McDougall, thank you so
Diane.
much for the super chat.
Super chat. Cheers
to Diane.
Cheers to Diane. Cheers to all of you.
To Sheila, really Eric, John. You guys are all
amazing. Thank you so much for the super chats.
All right, I'm going to jump back in
Honestly, with your super chats, I'm getting refreshed. I'm getting hydrated by my content in here.
All right, question. Do you think the buffet will return for dinner? I think it will.
So what we've heard for the buffet is it's because of the lack of people. And that's because of limited capacity. So once limited capacity goes away or we get closer to the top, at 50%, it might come back. But think about it. There's probably so much food that goes to waste every night with a full cruise, let alone a cruise at 1/3.
But people have different opinions. Someone else in here just said that what did
Robert from Life with Favors in the house.
Robert hello.
And Favor, we're on the ship. That is Life with Favor. And look at that. We just have a super check. Oh my goodness.
Oh, how are you gonna do this?
Oh my goodness, you're making it hard for me.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Danielle.
Thank you so much for the super sticker, Danielle.
Thank you so much.
If you don't know, I tried to replicate the super sticker. Some are easier than others. Thank you so much, Danielle.
Yes, thank you. All right. Oh, we were buffering there for a few minutes, 10 minutes ago. I'm sorry about that.
So sorry.
All right. So I'm just looking for the next question. Your question, do you recommend to arrive the day before you embark? My trip is 4/23/22 at 5 p.m. and sails at 5 p.m. Yes, we always recommend coming in the night early every single time.
And if you're talking about Adventure of the Seas, especially for Adventures of the Sea, we have so many other people that had troubles day of, and someone almost didn't make it there. I'm sure others didn't make it there, and we just didn't talk to them.
Oh my goodness, super Rob! Oh, thank you. Love you like brothers. Continued success into reaching 9K again.
Thank you so much, Rob. Cheers to you. Thank you so much. And I did want to just give a quick shout out. We have some new moderators tonight, and by new meaning the first ever moderators of JJ Cruise. And we're new to this, so cheers to you. But Robbo, Q's Cruisers is in here, cruising with JT. Thank you so much for moderating our chat.
Yes, thank you, especially last minute without really us.
I know, I'm so sorry. We didn't have a little chat. I know we've chatted plenty before, but thank you so much for doing it on the fly.
We really appreciate it. So always fly in the night before. We have heard, I can't even tell you how many people I've talked to that have missed their same day flight because the flight got canceled. It happens a lot.
If you are ever going to do same day, you better have backup plans and backup plans to those backup plans.
Just question. New to cruising, are the drink packages good? Would you all recommend it?
Yes.
On Royal Caribbean, yes.
Yes. I mean, and we mentioned this in our video yesterday as well. More than ever, they're now measuring their drinks. And so if you're paying per drink, and especially when you're at Coco Key, it can get
very
pricey,
expensive.
And if you only have one shot and a huge like Coco Loco or a huge drink, it's not going to do much to you, and you're really paying just for sugar. So
yes,
highly recommend the drink package.
Yes. Amy says, question, how long do you think Royal Caribbean will continue home porting in Nassau? So right now it's through September, and then they're going to move Adventure over to Galveston, and we'll have to see if they have another season next summer. I don't think that's announced yet.
I think they're building that port out there. So
they're building the port out.
And honestly, it was a good time. I think the big thing is just if flights can come down with more cruisers coming to the Bahamas. But it was much cheaper than if we would have went to Bermuda.
Yes.
That's for sure.
All right, question. Is the first Edge cruise still a go? It disappeared from the schedule. Yes, and we've heard it is sold out.
So yeah, two things, not just the first, but the second one are supposedly not showing. And this same thing happened for Adventure of the Seas, though, too. About 2 weeks in advance, the first couple Adventure sailings went off. We also think it's because all the new protocols. They don't want last-minute travelers that don't know everything that's happening and just made a quick decision to go ahead and travel on vacation. They want people that have been kept up in the loop and have chance to get fully vaccinated for the ones that require it.
All right, we have a great question here. Traveling from Atlantis Resort, do they have plenty of taxis, and how long does it take to get to the Hilton? We check in at noon. When we checked out, plenty of taxis. We walked right into a taxi, and it took, what would you say, maybe 20 minutes from Atlantis to the Hilton?
Yeah, it was so easy, but that was Atlantis, and I know Bahamar would probably be very similar. If you are doing a bigger or larger resort, they're great about that. That is where the taxis go. If you're doing more of a mom and pop hotel, which we support, but if you're doing that, it might be tougher. So just keep that in mind. The other thing is if you're in a taxi from the hotel to your hotel, ask for our business card. Our taxi driver gave one to us immediately.
And then you can pre-schedule with them your taxi if you feel like, you don't want to do it on the fly.
Oh my gosh. Wow, we talked about this earlier. That's a great tip.
It is a great tip, but we had no problems getting.
We had no problems. But just like, for example, if you love your taxi driver, you want to give them more business, right? And we loved our taxi driver.
We have another question from Lisa. Taking 2 teens on their first cruise on Adventure of the Seas, July 10th. Is there enough for teens to do?
That's a great question.
That is a good question.
I would say this. The teens that were on board looked like they were having a blast with each other, but there were so few. There's like maybe just a small
little handful of them, but they did all find each other and they were all hanging out the whole time.
Yeah, I would say it is mostly because think of what we've been doing the last year and a half. This is amazing to be able, and the beauty of teens is that they love just being on their own, and so the ship allows you to do that.
And I do want to say this: the water slides on the ship are awesome.
So great.
The way oh my gosh, what's it called?
The flow rider is open.
That's awesome.
Water slide.
The arcade for the kids.
The pools
and teens
were
is
constantly
awesome.
available because there was no one in them for most part, just because so much was happening at shore and Coco Key, and so I think they would have a blast. I think you have no problems whatsoever. Obviously, some of the bigger ships coming out, like Oasis, have even more for them. But I still think they'll have a blast.
All right. Frankenjin in Colorado said, "Hey, lovelies, Para DJ mentioned JJ Cruz participated in karaoke. Is that true? Let's hear a song. No pressure."
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to have to put that on hold just because we have so many questions here. But yes, we both do love
Maybe we'll sing on the way out.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
All right, we'll see.
All right, another question. Do they disembark you off the ship based on time or based on your plane?
Also, love Para DJ.
We do. We love Para DJ.
And we're going to be on board with them.
On Carnival Horizon on July 4th. We just found out we're going to be on the ship with Para DJ, and we're so happy about it.
We already scheduled next karaoke sessions with them.
Yes. So they do not, unless you're traveling air to sea, They do not link up your disembarkment time to your plane, but you do get to sign up for that time on your own. So you reserve it in the app. So like 2 or 3 days before we disembarked, we chose the right time that would be for us to leave and get on the plane. And that is how, so it's up to you to pick out that time.
And I saw someone in here. Yes, the drink package is honored on Coco Key, and that makes it so much more worth it. If you don't know, if you're getting drinks a la carte on Coco Key, you have to pay an extra tax. We talked about this as well in the video, but it can add up so quick. You have to pay the VAT for the Bahamas, as well as tip, automatic gratuities, as well as the price. So it ends up being almost an extra, what is it, 32% or something like that?
It's a lot.
It's 25%.
All right, we have 18 minutes to get through a lot of questions. So we're going to try to get here.
All right, let's go.
The next
Super
question.
speed.
Would you ever work on a cruise ship as an entertainer? If so, what cruise line?
I would love to do that. Royal Caribbean.
I would like to do a smaller yacht and do that.
Ooh, or Norwegian.
Question. Air to Sea puts us on Bahamas Air. Was it bad going and coming back?
We didn't fly it.
We were on American, so I'm sorry.
They just had a huge line on the way back. So if you do have Bahamas Air, just go earlier than you ever did, like 4 hours in advance minimum.
Yes, exactly. Did you watch any of the shows on board? What was your favorite?
Yes, I loved Impact. Impact was amazing. It was an Argentinian gaucho group. It was amazing.
They were amazing. All right, question. Did they have the cheese rolls / bread in the dining room? Yeah, like the bread with the cheese melted on top?
That was
yes,
they
do.
That was
our favorite.
So soft.
Question, were a lot of bars closed? I don't think any of them were closed.
None of them were closed, but you could not sit at the bar. And this is something that we didn't mention as well. Solo travelers, this is something unique. They are very restrictive on allowing you to sit with others and as well as sit at a bar. You cannot do that. So just know that. I know that can cause a little bit of an issue as a solo traveler, depending on what you're looking for. So just keep that in mind.
844 days until my Mardi Gras cruise. Is it too soon to start counting?
Never!
Absolutely not.
That is a perfect time to start counting if you weren't already counting before.
Exactly. All right. Let's see here. Wow, we had a minute here without any questions. Yes, someone said your moderators are awesome. Yes,
amazing.
They are. Thank you so much. Shout out to the moderators. Let's see here.
We're going to have to come up with a really good name for our moderators.
Question. If you have the drink package on the ship, does it work at Coco Cay? Yes, it does.
Oh, we're that far back. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we are. All right.
I'm on a different screen than he is, and I saw that already because it went automatically towards the bottom.
Yes. Question. If using Air to Sea, how much time would you allow for arrival to the Nassau arrival at Nassau Airport to check in at the hotel? That's a good question. We didn't go from the Nassau Airport to check in at the hotel because we went to Atlantis and stayed there. Oh, from arrival at no, because you have to go through customs and pick up your luggage.
Oh,
and then
true.
You have to take the taxi is 30 minutes itself. I would say an hour.
Second, though, wasn't that weird with Bahamas? Like we already did customs.
No, you go through customs twice, actually. You go through customs and then you go through a second customs with your luggage. Depending on those two lines when you're coming in, it could take you a little bit to get through. I think from the time you land to getting to the Hilton, 60 to 90 minutes. That would be my
goodness. Mod Squad. I love that.
The Mod Squad. I love that too. Question, was Kieran Cox the best pub singer you've ever seen on a ship?
We've seen him before.
We've seen Kieran a few times before.
He's incredible, but yes, we love Kieran. He's amazing.
Yes, he is amazing.
Every time he's on board, we're like, yes, Kieran's back.
Question, I think we're actually caught up.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Question, do you think other Royal cruises that are coming from Florida, so not fully vaccinated, do you think that they will still be fun? I'm on Odyssey on September 5th.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course. And we were already set to think this before because we didn't know for sure if we're going to have to wear masks or not. We were ready for Adventure of the Seas fully masked. And we saw people that were fully masked the whole cruise. I don't know if that was because they had to be or if that was personal preference. And they were having a blast.
Yes.
Honestly, nowadays, I completely forget that I'm wearing masks outside in public. And it's almost natural to have one on. I almost feel naked not. Now, I loved it on the cruise not having one. But I'm just saying, besides those really hot moments in the sun, those are the only times I even notice my mask to begin with.
Yes, the hot moments in the sun. All right.
Just make it sound like that.
I just want to also just thank you so much. I know Q's Cruisers threw our Facebook in there at one point. Thank you. Rob just threw our shipmates in there.
Yes,
thank you guys
so much, Rob,
for sharing those extra links with people. Really appreciate it. All right, question. What's in your cups tonight? I'm a new subscriber and love your energy.
Okay, so in my MTV cup, it's the Kappa and Diet.
And in my Spider-Man cup, it's the Kappa and Diet. Cheers.
Cheers. Our favorite Royal Caribbean cruise drink, which is just Diet Coke and rum.
Yes, but Zacapa, very good.
So good. Also, I saw on here something. Where is it at? Frank and Jen in Colorado. Question: what's in your cups tonight? Love new subscribers and love your energy.
Yes.
Thank you so much for subscribing. And that reminds us, if you don't actually, not even if, everyone, please go check real quick. Get out of the live stream. Check that you've liked this video. But more importantly, if you've subscribed, like we said, we are dropping in numbers only because YouTube is taking away people they think are either bots or aren't engaging with our content. So we want everyone to be able to check to make sure they subscribe. Now, if it shows that you're subscribed already, you don't have to click it again and unsubscribe, but you make sure that it is showing subscribed and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we go live, when we have new videos, when we have new content. Our community page is growing, but we also have so many more posts coming on Instagram as well. So just go make sure that that's happening. We love you for it. JJ Crew is amazing.
The JJ Crew is the best crew in the world.
The best crew in the world. So just thank you so much. But we want to make sure you're subscribed because it means the world to us. And it's free to you, which is even easier.
All right. We got a few more questions in there. Hey there, wanted to hear about your experience about traveling home to the States, i.e. wait times and check-ins. The Nassau airport was a pretty big mess when we got there. We were in line for probably about an hour. Bahamas airline, though, was like triple the amount of American Air. We were flying American Airlines. I'll say this. Here was our observations. Delta, no line. American Airlines, probably an hour line. Bahamas Air probably had a 1.5 to 2 hour line for check-in. Very, 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 very busy.
And they did get through our line quicker than we thought they would. So that was good. But you just get in there and immediately get anxious. There was literally hundreds of people all waiting to just check in. So definitely go earlier than ever. Especially if you get anxious traveling, go earlier so that way you feel relaxed. You're like, I'll get through this. It'll be fine.
All right. Question. Does Adventure of the Seas have a Mexican restaurant? It does not.
It does not.
So there's other amplified ships like Navigator that have Sabor. That's Royal Caribbean's Mexican restaurant. It is not on Adventure.
Thank you so much, Rob, for putting our Instagram in there. Yes, you can follow us on Instagram at cruisewithjj. We do post different content on all of these different forms. Also knowing this, if you're on Facebook and you want to join before we put the Patreon together, with our Patreon, we're putting that together this week. And after it is put together, no one can get into this chat grandfathered in without supporting us via Patreon. Of course, we appreciate the support via Patreon, but you could get a deal by getting in for free.
Wait, into the Facebook. You said
group.
Into the chat.
Oh, no, not into the chat.
Into
it's a Facebook group.
Into Facebook.
And we're going to launch that here later this week, so be ready.
All right, JJ, just have to say I started following you after seeing other YouTuber videos on the cruise. Thank you so much. That was Cindy. Thank you, Cindy.
We love all the vloggers on the cruise. There's so many. Q's Cruisers is with us tonight. AK Adventures was also here tonight.
Life with Favor is here tonight.
Life with Favor and Rob from Life with Favor is here tonight. All of them were on the cruise, but Pero DJ is mentioned. They were on the cruise as well.
Travel Spree,
Tony from
Lalita Loca, John
just,
from the Ship
oh,
Show.
The Ship Show. John from the Ship Show. I mean, so many creators. Travel Spree. Oh, you already said Travel Spree. So many great creators. We can't even go through them all because they're amazing.
All right.
So,
we've got 10 minutes left, and we've not talked about the thing
we haven't talked about it yet.
All right. So I'm gonna get to
Eric said real quick, dumb question of the day. What is Patreon? Not dumb at all.
Patreon is a platform where you can support us. So it's something that comes with perks. So if you love our content and you love Jared and I, it's something, for example, that you could give us $5 a month in exchange for certain perks to be a part of the JJ crew. Of course, just being a part of the crew is free to everyone. We want everyone to be a part of the crew, but it's people that want to support us and potentially get a little bit more extra content, maybe some like one-on-one time with us on private streams.
Maybe you aren't sailing with us, so you don't get one of the wristbands and you want one now. One of the levels will have a wristband in there. Just so many different things. Once we have it all set up, we will launch it and let you know. But we're excited for it because we're excited to connect even further with our community.
All right, you guys, I'm so sorry. There's so many questions, but we have a very, 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 very important thing we have to talk about. Very important.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna transition into this. We have already talked about what YouTube has kind of done to us this week, right? They've taken away about 900 subscribers from us. We were on the road to hitting 10K. We thought, you know what? We would probably hit it really soon. We didn't. We promised everyone a group cruise at 10K. But guess what? We can't wait.
We
cannot wait.
We can't wait. Now, we are not going to announce the exact cruise on here, but we want to actually hear a little bit more from you on the group cruise, because we want to make sure that as many of you are able to join as possible, which is so exciting. And so we will have a couple of questions. We are going to post this in our YouTube community. So if you aren't familiar, if you go on over in YouTube and you kind of scroll down, they'll have different sections and it'll be like people with polls and whatever. You can go to our page and find this as well in our community tab. But in there, we're going to post this. It isn't posted yet. We're going to have to give like 5 minutes to post this.
Give us like 5 minutes. We're going to post it there. We'll also post something in our Facebook group.
And this is after our live. So not 5 from now, 5 from when we end this.
Yes.
But we're going to post a couple of different options for you. Jordan, you want to go through those options?
So here's the options. Now, we've already been in talks with the travel agent. We have a couple of cruises in mind. One is in January of 2021, and one is in April of 2021. The cost per cabin is going to be between
2022, you mean?
Sorry, 2022.
These are both in the past.
Sorry, one
already went with
one
us.
is in January 2022 and one is in April 2022.
Yes, thank
you everyone in the comments for correcting me. The cost is going to be roughly between $2,000 and $2,500 per cabin. And of course, that's going to get you on an amazing cruise, a lot of time with us, extra events, lots of fun things. We need a soft number to be able to figure out how many people would go. So we're going to post these 2 months. We're not going to tell you the exact date or the exact cruise. And obviously, if you say, yes, I want in, that's not a hard, that doesn't mean you have to come. But we need an idea in terms of how many cabins we have to reserve. So if you're interested in going on the JJ Cruise group cruise next year, again, in January or April, please go look in the Facebook group and look here on YouTube and give us your feedback and let us know if you're a soft or hard yes. Is that a fair question?
Yeah. And in this poll that we're going to do on YouTube, we're going to have a couple of options. One is going to be for January 2022. One's going to be for April 2022. We're going to put up there the range of prices. Those are for balconies, just so you know. So it might be just a tad cheaper for an interior, but it won't be much. And then in the comments below, please let us know.
I want to clarify, because there's a lot of people asking this. That is per cabin.
Yes.
So $2,000 to $2,500 per cabin.
Not per person.
That is for 2 people.
Now, if you are a solo traveler, it would be the same price minus 1 person of taxes and port fees. Just the taxes and port fees. So that would be I think it's like $150 to $200 off because you're not paying for that second person. Of course, if you are open to matching with someone else that might be a solo cruiser, we can try to help set that up within our group. But that would be how that would be for a solo cruiser. This is for a 6 or 7
night cruise. One of them that we're looking at is a 6 night. One of them is a 7 night. And that price that I said, $2,000 to $2,500, that's for a balcony room. So yes, that is for balcony. Interior could be a little bit cheaper. So that is what we're looking at for the group cruise. And depending on what everyone will give us, or if everyone is like, that's not going to work for us,
then we'll look
for something different.
No, and that's what I was going to say. So we're going to have those 2 options. Then we're going to have a third option saying, this is too soon. Can we do later in the year? Now, please select all that apply. So if you're good for all of them, if you are good for later, but you're also good for January and April, click all 3 and put that in the comments. I'm good all 3. If you're only good for 2 of the 3, say that as well. We want to be as precise as possible because we want to make sure we can have as many people as possible join us. Now, we know we're not going to get everybody. We know there will be people that want to so bad, but they can't. This is not going to be the only group cruise we've ever done. This will just be the first.
And this will not be our only group cruise. There'll be more to come. There'll be a lot more to come. So just, if we do decide to do one in one of these months and you miss out, there will be another one in the future. I promise you.
Yes. But we wanted to, this is why we're doing it. We did not want to announce and then it be like, everyone's like, I can't do that. We want to get ahead of this to ensure that as many people as possible can get on board with this. So we'll go ahead and post that on YouTube after this live. Let us know as specifically as possible. And if you have questions, feel free to go ahead and leave a comment below or DM us so we know.
Do we want to say that at least the cruise line?
Yes, that's
yeah.
fine.
It is Royal Caribbean because there's a lot of people
Caribbean.
asking. It's Royal Caribbean, and I promise you, both of them are amazing ships. Amazing ships
with amazing activities that we're going to plan.
Yes. So I promise we wouldn't pull off a group cruise really quick and stick everyone on a boat. We're going to take an awesome ship, an awesome ship.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if we like chartered a boat? Everyone's like, we're cruising. It's a boat of 40.
Yeah. So that is the story. Someone also asked about your comp. So here's the deal. You can come on the group cruise and use a casino comp. The booking is going to be set up a little bit differently. So if that's the situation that you find yourself in, come and chat with us.
Yes, exactly.
We can help you with that. But yes, you could use it as a casino and come with us still.
Yeah, there's particulars in there, but we'll work around it to make sure you're able to be a part of the crew. Part of the JJ crew.
Yes.
While we're at sea sailing on the group cruise.
Yeah, exactly. Darlene says better start packing.
Yes. Speaking of which, how did everyone like the video today? Was this a surprise to some people? If you didn't know, we posted a video on how you can earn a free cruise in the casino. This is our number one question we get all the time: is how can we cruise so often?
Also, I want to give a quick shout out to Erica. Hey, Erica. We met Erica with the amazing group.
Sounds like Oasis class to me.
Up the seas.
Maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe.
Cannot confirm nor deny.
But yeah. Oh, look at that. We are getting some comments. Love it. Great info. Very important information. Yes. So much good stuff. So perfect. Good. We want to make sure this is like the number one question we get. It's like, how can you cruise so often? And how do I get a free cruise? And we want to make sure you all know.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, you can do it too.
Yes, absolutely.
We're not that special.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, we're not that
special. CA Cruiser says, hey, Jordan and Jared, see you in 12 days. You must be on our Carnival cruise.
Yes. Someone asked if we'll have t-shirts done before the group cruise. Yes.
We will. Yes. There will be
t-shirts.
There'll be
swag included.
There'll be t-shirts. We have bands that say I cruised with JJ Cruise. You'll definitely get one of those.
Yes. But the rest is going to be a surprise.
The rest is going to be a surprise.
There are going to be some fun stuff coming for that group cruise.
Yeah. So we really, really do want to do it. I think it's safe to say this
is $2,500 US, Heather. Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
So, sorry. Yes, it will be different based off of where you're coming from.
That's going to be the high end.
That's the high end for a balcony.
For a balcony.
Yep.
And I will just say this because I think that this is just important information for all of us to know too. We do, in order to make a group cruise happen, we do need to have at least 8 cabins booked.
We do,
and that is the minimum. So if we can't hit that, then we can't do the group cruise.
We have no reason to believe we can't hit that,
and we don't.
But we also know the fact is that we are looking at some earlier dates than most people. We know that other vloggers out there put it out for 2023, 2024, and we love that. But we're really antsy to get.
We're not patient people. We are not
to get in with the JJ crew. We want to meet you in person, and so that's why we say if it doesn't work for you, and we still end up going in January or April or whenever. That does not mean we'll never meet you. It just means that we might want to meet some other people now and we'll meet you later.
Yes.
So don't be offended if that happens. But we really want to meet people as soon as possible.
We do. And we're really, really excited about it. And I only say that because if you're on the fence thinking about coming, you should just come.
Yes. Oh my goodness. We are so close to 300 likes. Can we get there?
We are 11 away. If you're watching this and you haven't liked it yet, if you could hop out and hop back in.
Oh my gosh.
Before we have to end this live.
So someone said you won't have any trouble getting 8 cabins booked. Aw, thank you so much. I mean, honestly, we are so excited. We want to hit the moon. Like we want to shoot to the moon. We want as many cabins as possible.
Yes, we do.
And I know it's coming up soon. So that's why we want to announce this. Not wait, even though we're pretty much up to 10K anyways. If it wasn't for all them coming out. Someone came in late and did say, why is it that's going down? We found this out. It's for all creators in the cruise space right now. They are taking away some subscribers that might have not engaged with us for a while, thinking that we're growing too fast and that it's fake subscribers.
Thinking that maybe we're buying our subscriber base, which we would never do.
We would never do that. But the big thing is, it's all because of you. It's all because the cruise community is so strong right now and cruising's back. And so there are more people than ever before are coming and supporting cruising and subscribing, and YouTube doesn't know.
Yes.
YouTube is this big entity that's like, what? Why are all these people just growing?
All right, there's a lot of people that are saying what port. There's a couple of ports we're looking at. They are out of Florida.
Yes.
I think we can say that. They are out of Florida, but there's a couple of different ports
oh my gosh,
in Florida.
We hit over 300 likes.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much. That is amazing. That means so much to us. Thank you so much.
Someone said, I gotta go. Tony's going live.
Yes. We know Tony. Go support Tony.
Yes.
We love Tony, and we are going to get off here pretty soon as well. But before we do, just want to make sure we had any last questions in this. We have the port. Perfect. For anything regarding Group Cruise, if you have questions, if you're seriously considering it, especially after we put that poll up here, which we will do in the next 5 minutes, so go look at it. Please don't be afraid to message us.
Yes.
You can send us an email. That is in the description of all our videos, not the lives, but the main videos that we have. So scroll down the description. You can email us at any time, or you can direct message us on Instagram or in our Facebook Cruise, JJ Cruise community page.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
if you want to follow any of those entities, please do so and message us any questions that you might have.
So with that, I think we're up to our time.
Yes.
We love Tony from Little Loki. He's so amazing. So go support him. I think Nurse Nancy is on after him, Nautical Nurse Nancy. So go support these other vloggers. But before you do, please connect with us. And here are the ways you can do that. Obviously on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on this video, hit that notification bell so you're up to date on all things cruising with JJ Cruise. We love the JJ Crew for it. You can also join us on Facebook at the JJ Cruise community page.
Yep.
That is on Facebook. It's a private group, but we'll let you in until Patreon starts, and then is only going through Patreon, but anyone that's already in is grandfathered in. On top of that, on Instagram, it's at cruisewithjj. That is at cruisewithjj on Instagram. You can also connect with us personally, though. For Jordan.
Yeah. My personal Instagram is JORDN. So my first name without the A. JORDN TAYLOR. Jordan Taylor at Instagram. And what's your Instagram?
Jordan Taylor Insta.
Sorry, Jordan Taylor Insta. JORDN TAYLOR INSTA. And what's yours?
And mine is longer. RCKN JROD 5763. That is Rockin' J-Rod without some of the vowels. 5763. RCKN JROD 5763. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you. There's more information about Patreon coming. There's more information about the group cruise coming. Stick with us all week. We'll be having more information coming later this week.
And thank you so much to our moderators.
Yes, thank you to our moderators.
Robbo, Cruising with JT a little bit earlier. We have others that will be joining us as well. We just hit the first 3 that we had already chatted with somewhat before this.
Yes.
About this. But we will have some other moderators on other lives. If you're interested, let us know. Also, go check out that poll on YouTube.
Yes, check out the poll on YouTube and on our JJ Cruise community page.
Yes.
All right, and go over and watch Tony's live, watch Nautical Nurse Nancy's live, and we will see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
See ya.